much everything is related or intersects, then you can look at death differently.
Right.
And I guess that's also the focus here, is to get straight with death, because the more you are aligned with who you are sexually and you get straight with death,
Yes.
everything starts to fall into place. You start making brave moves. You start doing things that are for you,
Right.
and not for everyone else whose life you think you're supposed to emulate.
Right. And that really comes to, that resonates with me obviously on a lot of levels, right? But this idea to me that we are in this age of Aquarius, and the age of Aquarius. And Aquarian is about the self first and then the community. So we are coming back into ourselves, and we are starting to figure out how we own our own power.
Yes.
And, like it or not, the vagina
Yeah.
is the power center.
It is the power center.
It is the power center. And I feel like the patriarchy has taken that away from women for years. And so, and I really appreciate how you talk about it, because like you said,
Thank you.
even when we talk about like sexuality, and you and I kind of discussed this off camera a little bit, but the idea that we don't even know what that means anymore, because everything's been so hypersexualized.
Yeah.
And everything has been so, honestly, kind of traumatic around the idea of what we think sex and sexuality is.
Well, it's designed around men's pleasure and desire. Like, that's the fucked up thing about it. Let's start with that, okay?
Yeah.
So even and I advocate and I assist people in healing their sexuality, and sometimes what that looks like is, opening up to things that we've been told are no, that's
Taboo.
a no-go zone, that's taboo, and porn is one of those things, and there's a
And let me tell you guys,
responsibility
sometimes she talks about this stuff, and I'm like, oh my God.
in a restaurant.
Yeah, and she'll be like, you okay? I'm like,
Oh yeah, and I'm like, and anal.
and I'm like,
Because it's true. Somebody needs to do it.
it is, and that's
So-
why I appreciate this about you.
Yes.
right? Like, you are a radical, and the way you speak about this is radical.
Well, I am. Oh,
In the right way.
I am a truth dropper.
Yeah.